Alright, welcome back everyone. Alright, and we're back. Two more Pokemans. Alright, looks like everything's working. Let's get right back into it. Alright, let me even remember what I was doing. Oh yes, we were grinding a little bit. Hey Trip, congrats on being first today. How are you doing? Good soup indeed. Okay, by the way, Trip, I have decided what I'm going to do. So what I have decided is that, I need to make it to the next gym on my own. But once I get to that next gym, I will level up my Pokemon to be the level of that Pokemon, or of that gym's ace. So that way I'm not spending that long grinding. That is what I have decided. What do you think, Trip? Hey May, thanks for grabbing your daily stew. Fancy seeing you here. There's that, like what you said. Yeah, that's what I did say last time. And I've decided to lock in on it. So I'm just gonna lock in with a Destroyer here. Yeah, we're gonna rare candy the Pokemon at ace level. But we have to reach the next gym ourselves first. I hate you. You know, May, I thought we had something going. I thought we had something special. Let it ride for sure. Uh-huh, sure. You know, someone who loves me wouldn't do that to me. I'm just saying. No. No one's dead yet from Team 2, Ryan, but Team 1 is very much dead. When I opened the second pack, Ryan, because the entire first run's dead. Isn't it Kital, Trip? I thought it was Kital. What are you up to today, Ryan? Hope work's not going too bad for you? I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Still at work? That sounds rough. Sometimes I say K-pasta. May you and your entire bloodline be forever cursed, Trip. Oh, there was an antidote in that tree? Then I hope when I get home, my janky repair one of my GPU fans is done curing. What happened? What happened, Ryan? Do tell. I need to know. This is need-to-know information. Yeah, so I gave myself 999 rare candies. So one of my GPU fan bearings was going bad. Okay. My specific GPU fan replacements are out of stock. Is it not still under warranty, Ryan? Could you not, like, send it in for warranty? Welcome back, May. But it was by the exact model of fan. Okay. I'm not liking where this is going. However, the brackets were different. You just hot glue it on or something? What model of card is it, Ryan? I think he only knows string shot, thankfully. Get the slap in. Finally, level 10. Nah, Destroyer's fine for this. Actually, in hindsight, I should have brought out Starmie. I feel like in this universe, owning a Caterpie and a Weedle is like the equivalent of, like, being in the first grade, like your first Pokemon ever. Everyone's first Pokemon in this world is a Caterpie or a Weedle. And then you move on to more grown-up Pokemon. But yeah, Ryan, what kind of card you got? Hey, Learvich. Welcome, welcome. Sounds good. See you back soon, hopefully. Took my diagonal plies, snipped off the brackets, and used high-temp silicone sealant like a glue. You know what? As a jank enthusiast, I approve. A 3090 Ti isn't that old, is it? Yeah, Trip, like what? What are more grown-up Pokemon? Tell me. I just want you to know, Trip, that I'm squinting my eyes at you right now. Explain what you mean, Trip. Why would Lopunny or Machoke be the more grown-up Pokemon? Do tell us. Yeah, but I'm sure, like, you could send it in for repairs or something, couldn't? Well, actually, I don't trust GPU manufacturers anymore. I would love to say that I could trust, like, whoever made my card to send it in, but I can't trust that they're not just gonna lose it, quote-unquote. You can't see my hands, but I'm air quoting losing it. And then just being like, oh, so sorry, we lost your GPU. Here's the MSRP value for it, and then immediately sell it to, like, some AI company for triple the value. Because Mega Lopunny and Machoke can beat you down like life inevitably will. I'm on to you, Trip. All I had to do is remove a few screws. Alright, well, let me know if it works. I'm a little curious, but also scared. Yeah, Trip. Moi? Yeah. I know you. You told me what games you had on your phone. I know the kind of man you are. Yeah, and that's the thing, Ryan, is I can never tell. Because it also feels like they might I don't know. Maybe I'm the one that's crazy for thinking that they're, like, intentionally... sandbagging, I guess, is the term I'd use. But, like, they are intentionally making it out of stock, so that you send it to them for repairs, and then they coincidentally lose it, or they can't fix it for you, and then they sell it somewhere else. And then they just give you, like, the MSRP of what you bought it for, even though it's worth more now, somehow. What a world we live in. What kind of man you are. I don't know what you're talking about, Ryan. Hey, Vay, thanks for grabbing your daily stew. How are you doing today? Are we winning? Well, no one's dead yet, Vay. I don't think so, it's just an uncommon card. I could find fans for all the other variants, just not that. Okay. Maybe I'm just the one that's being super paranoid. And thanks for grabbing your daily stew, Ryan. Yeah, not too bad. How are you doing? I mean, it's always a good day when I'm hanging out with you guys, chatting, shooting the wind. How have you been, Vay? Oops, accidentally... whatever. It's fine. Destroyer here will just suffer forever. What did the wind do? Must have been the wind. I mean, repair shops do sketchy things. That's also very true. So many people who do videos. Like, can you trust this shop? Or shop so they couldn't fix a can. Yeah. I can never tell if it's content, like, or if it's, what's the phrase? If it's stage content. Because the issue is that we went from a world where everything was staged to where they started doing it for real. Like, we joked that, you know, like, oh, I kissed my sister, that was staged. And it's not really my sister, except now people are willing to do whatever, just for the sake of getting more clicks and, you know, clickbait. I've heard some discussion that, like, the theory is that people thought that that the people they were watching weren't staging it, so the next generation of YouTubers, etc., streamers, decided to do it for real. It was my fault, I should have dressed warmer. I won't go near a landmine without appropriate armor. Uh-oh. How is an onyx poisoned? Was one I just seen a go to some... Remember, yeah, I don't think it was that long ago where Omegle videos were, like, all over the place. The issue is that, as far as I can tell, none of the grading services are that good. Like, I thought Tag was decent, and then turns out Tag is kind of garbage, too. Wasn't there an Omegle for VTubers? Oh my god, Vay, you activated my sleepers. I was activated like a fucking sleeper cell. Yes, there was. Holy shit. I feel like those were worse days, though, no? Hey, Crumb, thanks for grabbing your daily stew. How are you doing today? Thanks for helping me out earlier, by the way. I also installed some new weapon mods, and I think we're all ready for the real day. Okay, be honest. How many of you guys ever used Omegle or something like Omegle? Like a random chat, that sort of thing? There's the things I get up to on Omegle some days. Yeah? Do tell. Share with the rest of the class. Tag isn't the best, but apparently there's stuff like PSA graders, keeping good cards and sending back commons. Yeah, that's the thing, is that it seems like all of them are shitty. Am I crazy for that? Omegle, a rite of passage. It kind of was for early internet, I feel like. But I've also heard some people say, like, oh yeah, I never touched this stuff. I guess it's like cool math games or like the Flash games, right? I want to say a majority of people that were on the internet back then know of it, but there's a good amount of people who are also gonna, you know, say like, oh, never knew this stuff. Remember setting up a looping MP4 as a webcam source, bait pedos together through friends. Jesus, what did you get up to, Cinder? That's cancel territory nowadays. Never did Omegle, but I did do Kick. Ugh. God, what an era. Yeah, what an era. I'm so glad that era's gone. Hey Cinder, how's it going? How was Monster Hunter? There we go. Kick, Omegle, Skype. I had a lot of friends on Skype, and I don't even remember my Skype login anymore. Surprise Ween on Omegle and Germed on Kick. Oh, that's rough, buddy. Hey, Frankie, how's it going? Then Snapchat came. I mean, Snapchat was better because at least for the most part, Snapchat wasn't random people, you know what I mean? Like, most of the others were random people. Snapchat, unless you're one of those guys who was, like, super... what's the phrase? Extroverted? You were probably fine. It was good. Beat monster to death with a wide smile. Excellent, excellent. You were trying out the hammer, right? Or something? Love trolling on chat roulette. Ugh. Ugh. Actually, I kind of want to... Can someone just, like, Men in Black me and make me forget those times? Hey, Tengu. Well, define easier. I mean, no one's dead, but, like, well, our first team is dead, and I'm still a little pissed that our first team is dead. This one's looking a little more promising, but not that much more promising. Yep, then I realized that my main weapon is called the Fun Lance for a reason. Are you fucking kidding me? How is a rock getting poisoned? I don't even think I got hit with poison this much. I remember a homegirl showed me a dude snapped her a pic of his Vienna sauce. And it showed, she screenshot and the dude started panicking. Oh, the internet was certainly a place back then. Honestly, you know, when people say that the internet used to be better, actually, I think I'll use that as an example of why it really hasn't. In hindsight, I feel like I almost got groomed in Team Fortress or Gary's Mod, because I spent a lot of time in communities that I probably shouldn't have been around, but... I mean, on the other hand, I made a ton of friends there, so I guess I can't really complain. Poison rock damage over time, your Onyx got a kidney stone. My Onyx's kidneys are stones. The strongest stones around. Okay, so I'm gonna do the thing I talked about earlier, which is when I get to a gym, I'm going to use rare candy to level up all my Pokemon up to the ace level. So I made it to the next gym. Brock, I believe, is level 14. Let me double check. Yeah, level 14. So, if any of you have a problem with that, let me know. But that's just to speed this thing up. That's what I've decided. In exchange, however, we will not be healing in the gym. The gym we will have to do in one shot. It's also... I def got catfish as like a 13-year-old on MMORPG. What, the RuneScape, what is it, GF for 300 GP? 1 million GP for GF. We got married in game and would talk over the phone all the time, but I def realized now I was getting catfish. Ugh. That's rough, buddy. But yeah, I don't want to spend the entire game grinding, so I've decided we're just gonna power level Rare Candy our Pokemon to the gym level. Now, Fiesta Online. Not getting rizzed up by the Clan MILF. Yep. Oh. Okay, 14. Oh. 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep. 10, 11, 12, 13. And there we go, 14. Entire team's 14. I catfish people to pay for your Wizard 101. Holy shit. Good. Alright. Firstly, fuck you for making me hydrate. But secondly, wow. You know what? To some extent, respect. Oh yeah, I forgot. Who do I have up front? I think it's Onyx. Hey Cinder, thanks for getting your daily stew. Was my proudest, but a younger Trip was schmoovin'. I would have been more impressed, Trip, if you had used it to pay for your, if you had used it to pay for your, World of Warcraft subscription. I will say, I have met a surprising amount of people that have gotten married or, like, met their significant other through specifically World of Warcraft. Maybe I'm crazy for that. I mean, I guess it's one of those games you spend your entire life in, so it makes sense. I don't know what it is with MMOs. RuneScape, World of Warcraft, World of Warcraft, RuneScape, Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah. the dating games, I guess. I couldn't. WoW players were smarter than Wizard 101 players. Ain't nobody dating RuneScape. That's where you're wrong, Cinder. Look, Cinder, I'm not telling you you're wrong, but you're wrong. They bought GF in legal terms. That is called hiring an escort. What, digital escorts? Is that what we're going with now? I believe that's what people do in GTA, Cinder. Very modern. Oh, wait. I forgot to swap my Pokemon! Damn it. I forgot to swap out my Pokemon order. Honestly, I don't mind a slow fight. Alright, you're back. Welcome back, Ryan. I will say, I believe... So, back when I was really into Garry's Mod, I was really into this one server called Mafia RP. So much so that I believe that without paying a cent, they had a leaderboard for money. Like, I spent literal weekends just printing money and, like, fucking making stuff in the game to sell. And there was one time where I was able to pay someone, like, $1 million of in-game currency for them to buy me Counter-Strike, I believe, at the time. So, in hindsight, I think I got the worst end of that deal, given my temporary crippling Counter-Strike addiction back in the day. Miss anything? My phone likes to DC from chat. I have to minimize the app. I don't think so. We're just talking about the worst swindles we've ever done online, I guess. Or e-dating as well. Sweet, one shot. You grinded for your own failure. You're not wrong. Also, and I hate to admit this, I applied and became a mod. In hindsight, being a 15, 16-year-old mod given power is really dumb, though I never really abused it, so... it's give and take. I made a couple hundo off Diablo 3 auction house. I'm also pretty rich in... What's D2 JSP? From your perspective, you are a benevolent god of that sort. No, 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 no. Oh.
Sir, a diplomatic envoy has sent their entourage.
General... Hey, Jaren. Thank you for the raid. How was your Pokemon going? Brother used to catfish people as an underage girl to get Microsoft from points at Microsoft 3. Holy shit, it was a different time. That's for sure. Welcome. Well met. Well met. Good. Tell me what this card Nuzlocke you're doing. So... I opened a pack of Pokemon cards corresponding to the era. So this is technically Gen 1, even though that's a Gen 3 remake of FireRed. So I opened up, ironically, a pack of XY Evolutions, I think it is, which is a reprint of the base set, just because I'm not going to pay $200, and even then I still paid $60, but I digress. The Pokemon I get inside of that pack are the Pokemon I can use for this run. So these are the Pokemon I pulled from that pack. I hacked them into my game at level 5. And if any of them die, they're dead, and I shred the card. Unless the card's worth more than $50, which one of them was. Not this set, but the last set that died. In which case it will be sold, and the money will be donated to charity instead. One thing I added is that I cannot heal in gyms, but in exchange, when I make it to the next gym, I can level up all my Pokemon to level up the ace of that gym, so I don't spend too much time grinding. But that is where we are at. Thank you, thank you. What's the rule set on your Nuzlocke? Remember using the Steam Marketplace to acquire Skyrim Legendary Edition? What'd you sell, Cinder? Trading cards? What's the most expensive thing you've ever had in your Steam inventory? I think I temporarily had a Bayonet Doppler, which at the time was worth $120 that I sold for games. Although if I had held on to it, it would have been worth up to like $2,000 later in life. Dota items? A Dota player among us. I ranked every Pokemon in the region in 6 tiers based on personal taste, and throughout the playthrough I can only use one Pokemon for each tier at a time. That's interesting. I think it's funny, though, that in this game, you still are required to go all the way to finishing the first gym to get the running shoes. Alright, let's go through the gauntlet. Can I say I prefer getting my slur sense to be in Russian, a language I don't understand? Yeah, that's why I play Counter-Strike, Cinder. I still remember, I can still communicate in very basic Russian for Counter-Strike. Сука, бьет, иди нахуй, пиздец, нахуй. Rus A. I've done for Emerald, Platinum, Black, and now I'm doing White. Nice!
Sir,
Oh, that's been fun.
A guest has arrived.
And thank you for the follow. Had almost $4,000 on my Steam account when I sold all my Dota 2 items. Wow. I don't regret selling all my Counter-Strike items, though. I'm glad to be gone from Counter-Strike. I feel like I had an unhealthy relationship with it. It's awesome I got the worst Ladybug of all time right after first gym. I mean, you know, sometimes you just gotta deal with the cards you're dealt. Literally. Like, sometimes the game just hates you and hits you with a super effective crit. From a Pokemon you didn't even remember could learn that move. Although, to be fair, I'm also kind of a Pokemon noob. I'm kind of just going back through the series and the games that I played as a kid that I enjoy. Probably sitting at a healthy 2 to 3k for your CS inventory. Honestly, when's the last time you even played Counter-Strike, Ryan? And not just to open cases. Damn, here I am with a little damn card Steam and... Hey! Don't underestimate those shitty cards, Trip. Those 40 cents add up. Needless to say, that attempt didn't continue from there. Ooh, rough. Oh, yeah. God, I love RNG. I had a $150 Charizard card in my last team, and then that Charmeleon got one-shot by an Onix with Rock Throw. That was a crit. And I had to use the Charmeleon because it was the only Pokemon I had that was effective against Rock-type with its Metal Claws. So I got absolutely destroyed. Played 2 games with Danny and John. Oh, nice. 40 cents times 100 is like 40. Exactly! Hey, never underestimate the power of savings over time, alright? It's a shame that Crumb died in our first run, though. Crumb also got... I mean, my entire team ended up getting wiped by Misty Starmie. First match we stomped and we're shocked. I can't tell if it's easy or hard anymore. I kind of want to boot up an old run, or I want to boot up Counter-Strike one of these days just to see if I still got the touch. I mean, what's the phrase, right? If you want it to happen, it's never gonna happen. If you need it not to happen, it's guaranteed. Playing at like 12K, that's not bad. So there's been ban waves going on. Oh yeah, I heard they were rolling out VACnet 2.0, kind of. Maybe I should throw out... What moves y'all got? Magnitude. Cable management. Absorb could be nice. Sounds good, Ryan. Chat with you when you get back, hopefully. Probably getting that stuff developed for Deadlock before release, so hacking is less prevalent. How bad... I haven't played Deadlock that much. How bad is the cheating situation in Deadlock? I want to like Deadlock. I do too. I've just never really been a MOBA person. Like, I felt forced against my will to play League back in the day. What's your favorite Pokemon game, by the way, Ratman? Also, if you got a raid and run, I completely understand. Don't let me keep you from getting some food or rest or anything. Like Deadlock characters. Here's the thing, I'm gonna be honest, I've seen more art, and I'm using air quotes for art, of the Deadlock characters than I've seen actual gameplay of Deadlock. My favorite is Legends Arceus because I'm collecting little guys and don't like battling all that much. Fair enough. Actually, in hindsight... Yeah, we should just stick with... maybe the ground type's effective? Let's test it out. I still hate that you guys made me name my Diglett Surprise. Alright, interesting. From my understanding, it isn't too bad, but it's like 19 out of 20 games are completely fine. Then you just get one game per 20, which has a stinker in it. Okay, so like most Valve games. That name's genius. Is it, though? I gotta run to work, but I have to stop by. Sounds good, I appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by, and hope your run's going fun as well. Enjoy work! Should have named him Flourish. I refuse. Professionals have standards, alright? We have standards here. And with that, we're out of rock throws. Honestly, Bind's not that good. I think we should replace Bind. Since it's an invite system, someone you invited for everyone invited by the person will get a freeze for matchmaking. Okay, interesting. Yeah, that's an interesting way of doing it. It might work. Kind of. Oh! Surprise is also able to learn. Yeah, Surprise should learn it. Growl kinda sucks, yeah. Look at those beautiful... Look at those beautiful pixels. It only works for now. Yeah, exactly. Although that does make me think, Cinder, do you think they're going to charge money for the full release? Or do you think they're going to keep it free to play? I'm curious. And, like, is it going to be like Counter-Strike where they give accounts, like, based on age and status and all that, like, preferential treatment? Or... I don't know how to describe it, but you know what I mean. Oh. Alright, sweet. Still just 1 damage. They'll probably have the same trust system as Dota, but does it even work for Dota is my question. I don't think it'll be pay-locked, freeze new meta for live service PvP. High-trust players only play with other high-trust. Yeah. I mean, Counter-Strike also used that same system too, right? Alright, sounds good, Ryan. Enjoy your drive. Wrong ward placement, minus 500 social credit score. You sound like quite the professional there, Cinder. Again, how does a rock get poisoned? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can save... If I can save an antidote. Behavior score's perfect. 1, 2, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 1, 18, 18, 17, 15, 14. Alright, cool, we're good. Well, I got the furthest in with Smite. Interesting choice. Alright, in that sense, let me riddle you this. Is Paladins a MOBA? And if Paladins is a MOBA, is Overwatch a MOBA? I think the only game... Well, I was actually going to say, I think I've always been pretty well in, like, behavior score games. I don't think I really say or do much that's controversial. They are, in fact, MOBAs. Overwatch, though, I feel like Overwatch toes the line. You don't buy stuff, it's just a hero shooter. I don't consider Paladins a MOBA, but I don't know the nitty-gritty of the mix. Team Fortress best... Yeah, I was gonna say, if Overwatch is a MOBA, then is Team Fortress a MOBA? What is the accuracy of rock throw, though? Wow. An idea I had, by the way, potentially, if you guys want to do it, for a community night, or maybe as like a stream collab, I want to set up a Team Fortress server for, versus Hail. MOBA needs economy and level progression. Yeah, I think the big thing is the economy. Hey Toby, how's it going? How are you doing today? Sounds good, Cinder. Don't stay up too long. Appreciate you swinging by, though. And I always appreciate talking to you. Thanks, Cinder. You the best. Can't wait to play with you, by the way, soon. We got a bunch of stuff set up. I changed the maps, and they're... So we removed some maps, we added some maps, and also we added new guns. So it should be good. Does that mean that War Dog's a MOBA? Maybe? No, I think it's more like Counter-Strike, right? Not quite. A little, but not quite. Super Mario's a MOBA. Damn it. Go Run Ender. Multiplayer online battle arena. I mean, yeah, I guess. But here's the thing, isn't every game technically a massively multiplayer online game? Isn't every game these days technically an MMO? Like, multiplayer always seems to come first, no? Okay, be honest. How many friendships have you lost due to the following? Monopoly / really any other board game, but I kind of want to know Monopoly specifically. And Mario Party / other party games. Fun fact, that name was exclusively coined because those games were called Dotas back in the game, and League of Legends devs didn't like it, so they forced that term with no hard definition. That's kind of funny. Okay, this seems like an area with a bunch of water trainers. I swear there was an item on one of these rocks. Am I crazy? I guess I am crazy. Alright, time for my least favorite part. I should have bought repels or something. If I never have to see a Zubat again, it'll be too soon. Okay, water gun's way better than rapid spin. Good soup. Just grab another soup already, Sad Night. No one knows what number you have anymore. Not even you probably know what number you have anymore. So none from Monopoly, although we do still bring up Monopoly moments, especially one where a friend essentially chose to be second place. Closest it's gotten at being a friendship is one a board game called Munchkins. Shh, you all don't know what number he's on. Okay, 3 damage each. It's not bad. Honestly... I hate you both. How does a double slap hit 3 times? Riddle me that. One of them a backhand, I guess. How many turns do you stay asleep? Wake up! Wake up, you sack of shit! Of course we miss. Sure. Recover is what? Okay. Healing might be good. I will say, I think I've lost a couple friends due to that roleplay server I was in for Gary's Mod back in the day. As well as... not Mario Party. I think there was actually one. What's that one game? It was like a Wii Party? Not Wii Party. It was like a Wii game that was like a carnival. And there was like the dude who was like, he was like the leader or something, I vaguely recall. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Am I crazy? I think I might be crazy. We're singing against something I never had. Okay, so I'm not crazy. You guys know what game I'm talking about, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how else to describe it. It was like a bunch of, like, mini-games. For, like, the family and whatnot. Very simple. You won tickets by playing the games, and then you could use them to unlock more games, I think. If I'm remembering correctly. Looked it up, it's literally called Carnival Game. Oh. Well, you know, never let anyone ever tell them that they're unoriginal. Just get me out of here. We'll heal our guys and then we'll press on. God, I love tunnels! End my suffering. You know what? Hit him with the water gun. I think it's funny, the original animations versus like what they're supposed to be. Like, how can just someone throwing a drop of water like that, you know, kill another Pokemon? Dude with Pringles mustache, bowler, and cane. That's the one! That is the one. Okay, damn it. Didn't mean to do that. Free me from this cave. I think you go this way, right? Am I crazy? Probably crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. So them spitting on the other Pokemon, they faint in shame. You know, I was almost going to do a Hawk Tua joke. Except I decided that, you know what, I'm better than that. Enjoy your smoke break trip. Is that a bug type or is that a grass type? You know what? Duke's coin is better than the Hawk Tua coin. What can I say? I only pull my own rug. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be so honest though, I hate crypto. I hate it so much. Alright, let's see, what you got? I ain't gonna lie though, I kinda want... I think Team Rocket's got some good drip, what can I say? Let's get a run ender out here. Paris, I think it's bug grass. Okay. So, probably don't want to keep my water type out to fight it. Hawk Tua water gun on that thing. Alright, you win. I hope you're just as embarrassed as I am. Against Rattata? Surprise. You really shouldn't have. That was a terrible fucking... You should hang me on a cross for making that joke. Okay, does a lot of damage to our little ground surprise here. It's more of the immediate shame after that made you laugh. You enjoy just watching my, my suffering, don't you? You know, there was something I did think about today that I did want to ask you all about. In terms of morality, what do you think about lying to a child? Like... You cringe, I embrace the cringe, born... I see. Like, some kid tells you that he wants to be just like you, but you also know that he will never be like you. For one reason or another. I was born in the cringe, molded by the cringe. By the time you learned your first meme, I was already a shitposter. What, Frisky? What do you want? At least this time I have a decent water type. I lie to children frequently. Do you think it's morally good, though, I guess? Or I guess lying to comfort someone. Like, say that someone's dying, and they tell you that, you know, after they recover, they want to go do something, but you also know that they're not gonna make it. You just say, like, you know, yeah, we'll go out for steaks or something. Hopes and dreams lie, encourage them to be evil. Oh. Is that what we do now? Meow yourself, Frisky. I hate the caves. Oh, lying on deathbed, make the lie elaborate. Hope the passing be easier. I see, I see. Okay, I think I got general vibes. I forget sometimes that Pokemon is literally just rolling the die for damage rolls. Of course, it's way bigger in here than I thought. There's a joke I can make, but you know what? It would be uncouth, and we're better than that. Oh shit, it's a grass type, run! Oh shit, what do we have against the grass type? Bug beats grass, right? Because I think grass beats water and rock, so bug beats grass, right? I hope so. Fuck it, Weeball. Per Google, bug super effective against grass. It's a great thing that my bug type has no bug moves. Alright, sure, I'm not even gonna question it. Bellsprout. No, I think we just stick with this. Oh, Oddish is grass. Oh, yeah. How about that one, eh? Why Psychic effective against Bellsprout? I don't think Bellsprout's poison. I also think it's funny that in this Pokemon world, if you die, you know, you gotta, or if you lose, you gotta cough up some dough. Like, oh, boo-hoo, you have to go take your poor Pokemon to the Pokemon Center. Cough up the dough first if you want your Pokemon to live. I will say, I don't know, but sometime this week I want to try and make it to, I want to try and make it to the Duke the Duke Power World server and start messing around a bit there. I didn't really get a chance to yet, other than just like making sure it worked and getting it set up. Spellsprout is also grass. Oh, wow. Yeah, I swear that they weren't, but I guess so. The more you learn. You know what? Crop Duster. Crop Dust Jr. Oh, I forgot. Sure, whatever, Destroyer, take care of it. Die! It's a shame that the Rock is so good against everything until we get to Misty's gym, and then it's immediately garbage. I also can't wait till we're higher level and we can use moves that aren't just spamming the same thing over and over again. Also, I may have asked you guys this back in the day already, but what's your guys' favorite Pokemon? I think my favorite... Okay, so my favorite to use, I guess, like if I hadn't a game to carry me through, I think it's probably... What are the Gen 3? What are the Gen 3 starters? There's Torchic, Trico. Who the fuck's the water starter in Gen 3? I'm losing. Oh yeah, Mudkip. Mudkip is my favorite for practical use, but Mimikyu is my favorite for just talking pure aesthetics. Yeah, Mudkip's cute and also actually good in a fight. Although, I don't know, I don't really love Swampert. Remember if I heard you like Mudkip memes? Unfortunately, yes. I hate Onyxes with a burning passion. May they all die like that. Well, I mean, at least it's good for power leveling, I guess. How old is the I heard you like Mudkip meme? Absolutely not. Get out of here. Yes, that's old. Is it around the same time as, like, Rage Comics? No, it was older than Rage Comics. It was, like... I forget what people called it, but, the ones where it's, like, what was it? The Obsessive Girlfriend, Cool Dudes, Dave or something, Bad Luck Brian, that whole era, right? Alright, what you got? 2 Pokemon, Rattata. Alright, say hello to Onyx. Says 17 years ago per knowyourmeme.com. I mean, 17 years ago wasn't that old now, is it? Fuck, man, time's going by. I remember when I used to participate in those memes. I remember when that was like the peak of internet humor. I remember when peak humor was literally that one dude's, Oh, I should have brought... Oh, well. What was I saying? I remember when... Man, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, when peak humor was like a Half-Life bad fanfiction shitpost. Which, I do still want to do that stream of like the 10-plus-year-old YouTube videos that you all submit to me, that we watch together and review. Get me out of here. If I have to see one more Zubat, I'm gonna lose it. I should have bought a repel. I should have bought a repel. Well, at least it's free XP this time. Free XP! Alright. It's always a Rattata. Die. I really should start using Screech first. Pretty sure that'll allow us to one-shot. Zubat? No, we're keeping out Destroyer. What's Zubat's typing? Zubat's normal, aren't they? Why is Rock Slide so, or Rock Throw super effective? World may never know. See, not. Oh, yeah. You know what? You're right. Probably. I completely forgot about that. I don't care. I'm gonna throw away the fossil anyway. You can keep both the fossils. Huh, nerd! Uh-oh. Is Grimer? Okay. Okay, is Rock good against Grimer? I already forgot. Poison Flying, says Google. Oh. Of course I miss. What is Rock Throw's accuracy? There's no way it's that low. Grimer's just poison. Oh, actually, so maybe throwing out the bug type would have been good here. For Confuse. Oh well. You live and you learn. I didn't even see what he's swapping to. Fuck it. This is probably good. Oh, Voltorb? Oh, yeah. Huh. I don't know why I thought Rock was effective against, Electric. It's so sad seeing all the Pokemon that died in my first run, though. On the enemy team. Rest in peace, Voltorb. Or, Ponder Me, I suppose. Again, I really should see what it actually says. I'm not reading what they're switching out to. Just tackle our way to victory, I guess. Yeah, poisoned me already. Gotta antidote it. Alright, just one more tackle and you're done. I don't love that poison's doing 5 damage a turn, though. I swear that his Pokemon lineup wasn't this last time, though. So much poison. Sure, I don't care. We'll take the Helix. Free me from my torment. Save me from the nothing I've become. Freedom! Oh yeah, I think we have to take these fights before we go. Otherwise, we lose access to them. Let's also give one to Run Ender before we start this. Alright, fight me. Oh, no? Mega Kick is the ultimate attack. Punch of Roaring Ferocity. Package. Mega Punch. I think I like Kicks better. I think Mega Kick is better, no? Sure. And of course no one can learn it anyway! No one can fucking punch! None of my Pokemon can learn it! Fuck! Yeah, well, you know, fucking... How can a butterfly learn how to harden? Riddle me that, sad knight. None of this makes sense anyway, so, you know, might as well just let me live my fantasy. Okay, I think I'll take... Butterfly Slav Dong then, I guess. Perhaps. Alright. I think I'll take the fight against my rival first, and then I'll level up. I'll clear out the top area and then I'll do the gym. I think Destroyer's better suited for this. Oh, that's gonna suck. Come on, hit it. Nice. Really? Only half HP? Nice, okay. Didn't miss this time, despite despite being sand attacked. No, Harden is useless. Yes. Butterfly still have Tong then, I guess. I just realized it. What are you throwing out? Oh yeah. Level 18 Charmander. Shouldn't it be a Charmeleon by now? Oh well, whatever. Die. Really, only that much? Ooh, that hurts. Okay. Don't hurt that much? Okay, yeah. Alright, cool. We're resistant. Enjoy the water gun. Nice. Use who? Oh, Abra. Okay, but this is scary, because Abra could totally become something actually powerful later on. But at least right now it only knows teleport. Am I crazy for thinking that he had a different lineup last time? Yeah, against Rattata, I'd probably want Destroyer out again. Alright, sweet. What the Bills and God show me is rare Pokemon. Just want you all to know, I still hate you, chat. Feel sorry for you, no, really, you're always pulling behind me, so here, I'll give you a little present of favor. Yeah, I'll give a hoot about others, eh? Alright. Okay, cool. We can get in. Alright, everything to 21. Dig, yes. Okay, 20... 21. Fury swipes. Yeah, sure. Sure, play Sand Attack. Nah. Supersonic, yeah. Tackle's not that good. Okay, 21. I guess constrict. Oh. And Crop Dust Jr. Nightshade. Oh, Spite. 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, Confuse Ray. Lick's not that good. Actually, let me see what I have in my backup first before I tackle this. Maybe my backup might be better for this, because I don't really have a grass type. Oh yeah, we have Magikarp. Honestly, probably better than our Onix. Yeah, we'll leave the Onix here. And we're gonna rare candy our fish to level 21. Yep. 18, 18, 19, 20... Alright. I guess we'll just start with cable management and hope it goes well. Alright, pray for me. If we get wiped again at Misty's, I swear to God I'm gonna quit and crash out. Alright, let's see how it goes. Let's send green first. Okay, it's like half health. I hope that wouldn't hurt me too bad. Alright, so we didn't lose any health on that one. Wish me luck, we're going in. Alright, Staryu first. Growth. Okay, yeah. Oh, still 10 damage despite being not very effective? I don't love that. Okay. That's fine. I think I'll growth again. Sure, super potion all you want. Increase our special attack even further. Hell, triple it. It'll just make it easier for when Starmie comes out. We've increased our special attack 3 times. Alright, cool. Come on. Show me the Starmie. Alright, we have a triple boosted special attack. Ooh, that's a lot of damage, though. Fuck! Come on. Come on! Yes! Let's fucking go! Crit! Get fucked! Okay. Okay. Woof. TMO3 is Water Pulse. Alright. 10 damage? Yeah, no. Alright, Water Pulses. Ooh. Yeah, actually, I think Gyarados should learn it. Alright, how do I teach Cut? Or can I just use Cut? Do I not need Pokemon that can cut anymore? I think I'll swap Crop Dust, though. I'm gonna be honest, Crop Dust just isn't useful just because Ghost type doesn't really interact with other types that well. But yeah, let's go! We won! 2 gyms down. Yeah. Sorry, Crop Dust. My app was acting up, so I couldn't send it earlier. Hell yeah, nice. Yeah, we win! You know what? Let's let Gyarados get some time in the sunlight. Show off the Gyarados. Crit taketh, but the crit also giveth. True. But I hate when it taketh away is the issue. I like how I still have Splash, though. Natural is our hate. Natural 2 that it taketh. Doesn't matter if it's natural, it shouldn't happen. I do think this team is a little bit more balanced than our last team, though. I do fear our last team was not very well balanced. Yeah, well, like, fuck you, crit me. Yeah, no, that's exactly how I feel when I get absolutely hit on. Well, absolutely destroyed, I suppose, is the more correct term. Alright, let's try out Diglett a little bit. Our little pocket surprise. Is that a Diglett in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Actually, I'm pretty sure this is a terrible, Alright, excellent. I think that matchup's not that great, though. I'm pretty sure flying is effective against Diglett. Alright, let's see how good Dig is. I'd be terrified if there was a Diglett in their pocket. So what, you prefer that they're happy to see you? Oh, fuck. Okay. So, know what the bottom of a Diglett looks like. I have seen a lot of, like, hypotheses about what the bottom of a Diglett looks like. I like the one where it's just a super muscular dude just underneath everything. It's my favorite version too. Has Pokemon ever released official art to show what the bottom of a Diglett looks like? I don't think they ever have. Alright, what do we got? Okay, just water types. You know what? Run Ender. Got a video I gotta find. It's a 2-second clip of muscular dude with a Diglett mask on. They just point at the camera and says, Diglett. Ekans, against Ekans, I probably want Senpix. I gotta love the crits. Although part of me kind of would prefer to just play the game without crits at all. Should have voted to name Diglett unsolicited. I think that's too long. I think it wouldn't have fit. It's poison, right? I think I want to go for Senpix. Confusion, please one shot. Please one shot. Excellent. Nah, this is good. Kill both the Nidorans. Here's a pop quiz for you, Sad Knight and Trip. Or I guess chat in general. Can you guys remember all the names of all the Pokemon we lost in the first run? Is ground effective against... Guess we'll find out. It's neutral. Ooh, ow. Ow, stop, 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 stop. Fish. Names, no. Jabama, Fuku, Crop Duster, Plumpy, Crumb. The others are blur, sadly. I see. You know what? Good for you. You still remembered, what? 4 out of 8 of them? That's half. There was Bluey. Ponder Me. Needle D. Who am I forgetting for the last one? Donnie, thank you. Yeah. You are completely correct. There we go. Yeah, that's the full team. That was loud. Confusion. Nice. One shot. I think it was. Actually, let me check outside real quick. That is correct. Zubat. For Zubat, we want what? We want Destroyer. I mean, my soul does leave my body for just a little bit while I walk away. Still listen to Imagine Dragons, I see. What, Imagine Dragon D's nuts on your face? Did I get it right? I already forget which song that is from them, I'm gonna be honest. Wait, what are we up against? Oh, Rattata. It was everywhere for summer. Yeah. A lot of their music is too. I know, like, a lot of people associate... What's that one song that they used for Arcane? Bones? No. Bones is the song that they used for, The Boys, I think, right? That was around for a long time in memes. Believer? No, I don't think it's... Well, I don't think it's Believer. There we go. Alright, we're gonna run back. Enemy, thank you. Enemy is correct. I don't know, I couldn't remember that. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Just like you all. You all are my enemy. Alright, I have PTSD from this area, but you know what? No Onyxes are killing us today. Believer is just what people use for AMVs. They used a lot of music for AMVs. They used, like, Radioactive for AMVs, I want to say. I don't know what Sharks is, though. I don't really listen to much of their music. I think I remember listening to It's Time back in the day, though. Arcane went hard AF with their soundtrack. I was hell surprised when I heard JID and Pusha T on Arcane songs. I like your funny words, Magic Man. I don't know who those people are, I'm sorry. I'm not in the know for modern music, alright? I barely listen to modern artists. Most of the music I listen to is like 90s, early 2000s, from bands that are as washed up as their fans are. Which I guess is self-diss, but whatever. GID is a rapper, Pusha T is an OG rapper, I see. What, Sad Knight? You can't say that I'm lying, though. I'm right. No, you ain't lying, just damn. Look, I'm gonna be honest, alright? I was listening to some My Chemical Romance music recently, and I was just thinking about, like, what is the audience that listens to this today? And what do they look like? Because, like, back in their prime, sure. Maybe a good chunk of them were, like, you know, goth and all that. But, you know, most of them are working adults now. Working their 9-to-5s, reminiscing of a time, an easier time, a simpler time. I mean, I'm pretty sure my wife listened to them. Here's the thing, though. I don't mean just listen to them. Fans, though. Was she a fan? Not a crazy one, but like the music, yeah. Fair enough. Because I remember, like, looking at concerts of My Chemical Romance and the type of crowd that would show up. 29, still seeing teenagers. I'm only a fan of one album after a Wendigoon video. Which is what? Welcome to Black Parade? Your memory will carry on. Will carry on. Oh, God. I do not have the touch. You know what? I'm still gonna go to karaoke's, though, so I can be a menace. At Offkai and Oshi Uplink next year, I'm taking Crumb to karaoke, and I'm gonna be a menace. I'm gonna destroy her eardrums. Alright, that's one down. I do like how we're getting a bigger spread now that, like, our team is actually effective. Like, we have counters to most things now, which is good. Issue is we don't have backups in case that fails is the issue. Isn't this just the way to Bill's house, too? Just a bunch of trainers waiting outside Bill's house? Yep. Dead. Geodude, 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 Geodude. You got enough Geodudes for the rest of us? I'm a cool guy. I've got a girlfriend. Are you a cool guy? Do you have a girlfriend? I'm not a cool guy. I don't have a girlfriend. So my most played songs last year was Mama and House of Wolves by My Chemical Romance. I know Mama. In my opinion, Mama's okay. I don't really know House of Wolves, though. My favorite My Chemical Romance song... Actually, probably Sing. Sing followed by... Memory of You? I think Helena's overrated. And I'm Not Okay is kind of cringe. As much as I hate to admit it. Yeah, do I still have to teach something cut? How do I teach someone cut? Do I have to find someone else that can teach cut? Probably. Or someone that gives me the HM. Like, the badge gives me ability to teach him, but... I'll give you a knife trip. Right between the ribs. Don't you worry. Express delivery to your front door. You don't get cut until the big ship. Damn. Oh, youngster Chad. When did Chad become a term for what it means today? You know what then, Trip? No. I'm gonna force you to listen to... I'm going to make you read someone's Undertale playthrough comments on repeat. And only the ones that are, like, complaining about how they play. What is, like, the worst psychological torture that I can think of? I sentence you to watching nothing but Mr. Beast videos on repeat. How's that, Trip? Sound like fun? Strapping someone to a chair and pulling out a 9-hour Nyan Cat video? I'd actually slide down the stairs. It ain't that bad, Trip. Join us. Enjoy. There's enjoyment in this. Oh. That was weird. I guess this is a date spot? Okay, time to go to the ship. Whee! Run the gauntlet. Trying to dig their way to no good. Still TM for teaching Pokemon how to dig holes. Cost me a bundle, it did! Okay, so it's probably a ground type, so water's probably good if it's something that knows dig. Okay, maybe not. Alright, get fished on. Ooh, a crit. Ow. But yeah, what's, in your guys' opinion though, what's the worst thing you can think of to put someone into, in a half-joking way? Drowsy. Okay, dark is super effective. Nice miss! Oh. Anyway. Let's hit up the Pokemon Center. In a meme way, making them watch all of Miss Rachel's content with random jump scares built in. How would you guys feel if I added a add-on to OBS that's like a 1 in 1,000 chance every second of a Foxy jump scare or something? What even is here? Ground Pats, Vermilion City, Vermilion City. Alright, let me see the map. Oh fuck, I forgot to grab the map! I forgot to grab the map! Ask that thunder what bills it pay and tell it to quiet down. For Halloween or like scary streams? Sure, all the time, nope. Now I throw my phone off a random Foxy jump scare. No, fuck you. That's where the daycare is in FireRed? Thing I need at work is a freaking jump scare. What, just a Foxy random jump scare where it jumps at the screen? Right, where are we? Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, or the noise too. Fair enough. You're watching horror mods on Minecraft and actively avoid a creator because he does that. I'm not gonna lie though, some of those Minecraft horror mods are genuinely, like, so scary. Like, I don't love the ones where, like, they make noise and then they just silently stalk you around. I think that shit's absolutely horrifying. Okay, I was gonna say, swear to God if it gets poisoned. I don't know what it is with those Minecraft creators, though, yeah. They just know how to pump out the horror factor, I guess. How do they have impossible level Pokemon, though? I'm pretty sure Caterpie is supposed to be evolved by level 16. Hit B instead of letting them, I guess, but why stop them? Is there ever a good reason to stop something from evolving? Double battle. Damn, I thought this would be a double battle. Yeah, but why would you, is my question, I guess. A Squirtle? Alright, buddy. One whole damage. Because Pikachu didn't wanna... Okay, I wonder if someone can go into, like, the Pokemon anime and roughly guess, like, what Pikachu's current level is supposed to be. Unless you're meme building, no. Let's see. Maybe we can house it smaller, but not from the Evo. I guess that makes sense in like a meta sense. Like Magikarp to Gyarados. Yeah. Okay. In a meta sense, I guess that would make sense in like the Pokemon world or universe. Oh wait, hold on. Fucking Pikachu. Get rocked. Wait. Rock type isn't super effective against electric? Alright, that works. Of course. Send out a snake-like thing to replace the other snake-like thing. Yes, but it's the rock snake-like thing, not the water snake-like thing. Big difference. Rumor was Ash's Pikachu was like level 100 because either it was Red's prior or that first-ish episode where it fried the shit out of hundreds of Pidgeys in the rain. I can see that. I'm surprised that they never made, I know Pikachu's like the face of the, you know, of the franchise. But I'm surprised that they never, made him, evolve it into a Raichu. Any thinking ground? Oh, yeah, you're right. We can have so many snake-like things. I don't think that's a good thing. Many snakes. Pikachu cuter. That's the issue, isn't it? Well, there goes another antidote. I have a love-hate relationship with, Okay, Poison and Confuse, yeah. We're taking you out. I can appreciate snakes from a distance. I don't really want to touch them, though. Much more marketable. Yeah, it's all about the money. You're not wrong. Oh, someone's actually meta. Oh, Pikachu. Oh, there's a reason to not evolve. Okay. With a 6-foot-plus snake in the house, so I'm quite fond. Please, no. Not like this. I think I can do most rodents if they're tamed. I don't like wild rodents. Just because of the fear of rabies. But if it's like a tame rodent, I don't mind. Guinea pigs, rats, whatever. I can pet them. They're even kind of cute, I guess. But snakes... yeah... Raticade. Alright, let's see how Surprise does. Rock Tomb. Okay, doesn't do that much damage. Dig doesn't do that much. I don't love that we've been tail whipped twice, but as long as we hit this, no reason for us to be scared. I'm fascinated by snakes, but haven't held one since I was like 10. Maybe if I get like trained, like if I was at like a wildlife sanctuary and like they handed me a rodent or I mean a snake and explained how to handle them, I'd probably be more comfortable with it. Like I don't hate any animal intrinsically, except for some bugs, I guess, if you count that. Oh, we made it a vermilion. Starting finger. This plot of land, I own it all. I swear there's a gym here, no? Pokemon Fan Club. Oh yeah, there's the gym. Which gym is the Vermilion City one? I miss holding petting snakes. I'm cautious enough to not just pick them up from outside. I mean, the only one I've heard that, like, you're okay to just pick up is, garden snakes. Give me 10 of these bastards. Give me like 5 of these. Give me 5 of these. Give me like another 5 of these. Okay, I think we're good. Sell the star piece because I don't need it. Ooh, nice. 5k. Sell the nugget. Another 5k, nice. I don't really need the... Really? Won't buy the moonstone? Don't need the Pokeball since I'm not going to be catching anything. Those are pretty friendly, I just don't tend to see them at my old house. We saw a few copperheads. Yeah, I think those you're not really recommended to get near, if I remember correctly. Diglett's Cave. Is Vermilion the third gym? Oh, yeah, I need cut to get through. Okay. Got it. So, I guess I need to get cut from the SS Anne first? The cruise ship? Sand. Alright, we got the ticket. We're in! How big are we if we're this size in comparison to the ship? Like, if the ship's that big and we're this... How small is the ship, or how big are we? Food for thought, I guess. I am the waiter on the ship. Ah, the strong silent type. Ho ho ho! Peel spuds. Pecha berry. Alright, sure. Cherry berry. Snorlax, it's a glutton. Is there any point for anyone to own a Snorlax other than battling capabilities, though? Because, like, every other Pokemon I can see, like, some use for. Other than, like, if you're super rich and you really want a pillow or something to lay on. Eels a barbecue. This guess will mutiny, I fear. So, in this universe, do normal animals exist? I forgot. Or are we eating Pokemon that look like eels? In trash, wonder what that was. Yep. Mon petit, we're busy here. Oh, you have individual cabins. Alright, what kind of levels are we dealing with out here? Snorlax goes crazy. Yeah, what would you get a Snorlax for, though? Like, in the more meta sense of, like, living life with Pokemon. Like, most of them are cuddly and cute, and, like, can assist you with something. Snorlax is literally just a glutton and lazy. Pokemon are the normal animals in my head. I see, so are we eating Pokemon for eels, owl, whatever? Enjoy snake? What do you mean by that, Vey? Can anything learn Brick Break? Yeah, nothing. Dig. Oh, wow. Actually... should we replace something with Dig? Yeah, Bind's kinda useless. If you like snakes, you'd keep an Onyx around. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense for an Onyx. But specifically a Snorlax, is there any reason why you'd keep a Snorlax around? Okay, 3 damage, yeah, that's nothing. Nidoran, yeah. Eat your leftovers before they rot in the fridge, I don't know. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's a great way to reduce food waste in a landfill. Just, like, have a town Snorlax that goes to the trash. They're strong AF, and if you motivate them, they do a great many things. Red beat the champions Machamp with the Snorlax, if I remember correctly, in the manga. Yeah, I said other than, like, fighting. Like, I can see getting a Snorlax for, you know, battling and fighting. But in terms of, like, day-to-day life, if you're just, like, a dude, you know? Global police agent. I'm on the trail of Team Rocket. Who's elegant yet cozy? Nap buddy? I guess. I'd like a cherry pie, please. Okay, can I tell the waiter that? Uh-oh. You know, to be fair, this is a very valid reaction to us just barging into every room. Die. Dang. Thought it would one-shot. Okay, cool. We didn't get poisoned. Nidoran? Yeah, no, keep. Send pics out. Damn. Well, there we go. Easy. Just confuse him to death. Thanks for 1,300 bucks, bucko. You're left alone. Get out. No. How do you think games should handle players just exploring everything? Like, should they have the people get visibly pissed? No, this is the healing. That'd be funny at least. Or, I guess, what is it like, you know, they're the chosen one, so they're too scared to, like, say anything to the person stealing everything in their house and breaking everything. Just 2 Growlithe? Didn't that happen in Legend of Zelda at one point? I think you're remembering of some fan animations. I think some fan animations for Legend of Zelda back in the day did that. Like where Link breaks in, breaks all their stuff, and then it's like them cowering in the corner. Because, you know, people do that for everything. I love fan animations. Like, really brings the community together. Ooh, Hyper Potion. Fan animations for peak. Oh yes, and also, we are canonically just digging through garbage. And I stole this dude's Super Potion. Especially love multi-animator projects are incredibly creative, super cool to see. Oh yeah. I think that's more a Newgrounds thing, though, more than a YouTube thing, now I think about it. Because I feel like the art community on YouTube is, like... Am I crazy for thinking that they're kind of fractured? Alright, cable management, get to it. Vine Whip. Death. Alright, we have something that's counter, or we have a counter to water types now. I don't think we have a very good team against grass types, though, I don't think. Wait, you're not water? Uh-oh. You look like you'd be a water type, but I guess not. Probably Run Ender. Water gun? Better not be... Okay, so it is a water type. Why is my grass type's moves not doing that much damage? Alright, whatever. Kill them all. Say about sailors and battling. I know what they say about sailors in general. Lirovich would know a lot about that. Yeah, Leorovich. Ow. Okay, that's 1 damage. Gunfire, what's up? Oh no, I'm just giving you shit for being a sailor. Since we're fighting sailors. Or an ex-sailor, I guess. Destroy them. I don't like how this guy said I like feisty kids like you. I don't like that. Dress whites need to be stopped. Dress whites aren't that bad, alright? Just because they get stained by literally everything. Oh, you know what, Leorovich? I got a question for you. Why do the sailor pants have 7 loops in them? I actually don't remember. The reason I was told was the 7 Cs, but I could also be totally wrong. Sounds dumb enough to be true. Hey, you said it, not me. I do like how once, you know, you get past a certain point, though, and you're starting to level up decently fast. Anyway, I think this is a good place to save for today. Alright, sweet. Let's go ahead and raid out today. Let's see who's online. Oh, Crumb's still streaming. So, let's go raid Crumb then. And video. Alright guys, thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me. I had a ton of fun. I hope you did too. Make sure to take care of yourselves, hydrate, do whatever you have to do. And have an amazing day. Hope to see you again tomorrow, or we'll be doing more Pokemon. Bye-bye!